Hello and welcome to H-Suite. My name is Ciarán Hourican. I'm the managing director here. So, career coaching. Okay, it's something that I hold quite dear. I'm very passionate about supporting people to kind of actualize, experience, I guess, the fulfillment that I derive from my career. My exposure to careers has been extensive. I've worked at all levels, from entry levels right up to executive levels across both the public and private sectors. I've worked with detectives, I've worked with prison officers, hostage negotiators. I've worked with people in the corporate world, developers, CTOs, CEOs, sales directors, and any and everyone in between. Okay, and I suppose within this, I'm very, very curious about people's relationships to their career. Okay, oftentimes there's this kind of professional veneer that people put on, which is, I guess, important, but who we are as people typically informs our career choices, and you can see it manifest in a host of different ways. Now, the most pressing variable in this is economic. Okay, there's commercial realities that we cannot ignore. Okay, and what we don't want to do is say all these inspiring things that like just completely neglect our responsibilities and what we need to do on a day-to-day basis to make ends meet. What I find frustrating, however, is that some people think very much in terms and straight lines within their careers. This can be something that they've been educated into. It can be basically a reflection of an organization that they've been in for an extended period of time. They project these beliefs onto the rest of work and all these other places, and they assume that it's the same everywhere, right? I can tell you from first-hand experience that there are a number of different routes to promote, to cross-train, and also to utilize transferable skills. Okay, what is it you do now that would be in demand? Right, we would specialize a lot in kind of interpersonal capacity, but also around the narrative and how you kind of frame your experience to date. Have you been resilient? Have you overcome things? Are you good at having difficult conversations? How do you deal with pressure? A big question for certain organizations is around the character of the people that they recruit. Okay, have you looked at this? Now, all of that said, we very much are passionate about ambition, right? And some people are greatly driven by remuneration and by financial return, and we tip our hat to that as well too, if that's your thing and that's what you want to go do. Okay, what are the options within this? What are the realities? Okay, where do we want to go? Sometimes a very carefully constructed strategy, right, directed at specific decision makers within specific industries can really support you do that. There's a lot of change happening in workplaces at the minute and within job markets. Okay, the changes that AI bring loom very much. People are wondering. There's a lot of questions around how that's going to change things. The typical skill set for people from 2015, the core skill set, let's say, within workforces, has changed by 25% in 8 years, and they reckon it will change significantly again. And we've a lot of new terms, new roles, new ways of doing things, remote work. There's a debate around that. What is it you want? I've worked with a number of senior executives myself in recent years who have been looking at their careers and asking kind of themselves difficult questions around how they're living their lives and how their careers are impacting on it. I think this is very healthy, right? And it's something we're really passionate about supporting people with. What do you want to do more? What do you want to do less? How can we help you get there?